any season, the team's going to have higher stress moments than others, and I would say coming off a 44-point loss would be one that would qualify. How did you feel like the team responded, not just with tonight's result, but the way you had the film session and discussed the Philly game amongst yourselves to have the right approach tonight?
Yeah, exactly that. I mean, whenever you come out like that and it's an embarrassing loss, you want to come back and respond the right way. Obviously, a lot of people, everybody's going through what they're going through. Coach was blessed enough to share with us what he was going through off the floor, and it just gave us extra motivation to come out and really want to respond the right way.
You guys have enough offensive talent where it's maybe something surprising that it hasn't totally clicked yet for you guys as a group, but is part of the challenge, like, I mean, tonight, like, you had it going, and then other guys have to find ways to kind of play off you, and then tomorrow it might be someone else. Is that going to be the way that you think this group is going to have to kind of operate?
Yeah, I mean, I've been on a lot of teams, and that's kind of how it works. When the ball finds the guy that's kind of making that happen, instead of us trying to force it, I was hot a little bit, and I found us kind of trying to get me the ball, and I've been around that a few times, and just the basketball guys find a way to not respond that way. So just take what the game gives you. If it's your night, just play the right way, and you'll feel good about it. But when you try to dictate what the game's going to do or things like that, it always finds a way to bite you. So just trying to stay true to the game.
D'Angelo, just on when your first shot, your second shot, can you feel a rhythm come at a certain point? Like, when does it get to the point where you know that you're in this kind of rhythm, the one you're in tonight?
I don't know. It's my first time this year, I feel like, getting into that rhythm. So for me was just trying to stay locked in the whole game. Never know when it was going to, continue to happen for me or continue to make shots at a high rate like that. I always find myself getting into that rhythm and then shooting myself out of that rhythm with a heat check or something like that. So I just tried to just stay in that rhythm and play the right way and just take what they were giving me. And you looked up and I put together an efficient game.
First quarters had been an issue for me this year. I think it was -90 heading into tonight. Obviously, tonight was a lot better. What have you noticed about the first, not just the first unit, but like the second unit, how the quarters have gone and as you guys have kind of broken down the film over the first part of the season?
I don't really know. I think that's something we're still figuring out.
Darvin mentioned in the post game that one guy comes in, another guy gets hurt. You don't get a real chance to see exactly what the full complement of players looks like. Do you wait on that before you're ready to offer like an assessment of where this team is or where it's going to be?
Yeah, I think from his position, yeah. From player's position, all you can do is be ready. This league is about opportunity and having the right mentality and your mind being in the right place to be successful with your opportunity. So if your mind's kind of not right, you won't find success when your opportunity's there. So for me, I've learned that throughout my years, just trying to be ready no matter if someone's in, if someone's out, try to prepare myself the best way I can so I might have a great night and that guy's absence might not be relevant tonight. So, and that's because I was ready, so I try to attack it that way.
Joe? I think early first quarter, it seemed like you had a light exchange with a fan who was wearing Michigan stuff.
Yeah.
Did he happen to bring
How do you see that?
I was watching.
Oh, wow.
Did he happen to bring up the football game on Saturday like you and
I think so. I think he said something about coach, maybe our coach asking if he was going to stick around or something like that, and I asked him about his coach. Was his coach going to stick around? So, I mean, it was friendly fire. They got the win, so just make them feel good about that, I guess.